Thank you. I don't think that Provost Wilcox, when he walked across the campus as an undergraduate, could imagine being here as the Master of Ceremonies for such an important milestone for Michigan State University. But that really is the legacy and tradition of Michigan State and nuclear physics. It's my pleasure to, again, officially welcome you to this dedication and another milestone in signing the cooperative agreement between MSU and DOE earlier this week. So now we're officially a federally funded project with DOE, as well as a strong and lasting partner with the National Science Foundation, who will be critical for our work in the coming years as well. It really is exciting that this facility represents that strong partnership between universities as well as then the two federal agencies so intimately involved in science funding, DOE and NSF. And we want to be that place in America where all those come together in a seamless way and move science forward on behalf of the nation. And also we want to be that project that when people look back in time, we're a place that would say that we set the bar extraordinarily high and we always got over it. And that issue of setting the bar extraordinarily high is important for our country, as important for Michigan as well as Michigan State University. There is obviously extraordinary work happening at the laboratory today and in the past. This represents great momentum of science. We know that Michigan State University was envisioned by John Hanna as a center for nuclear research. And that's easy to think about today when you see the laboratory, but think about that in the late 1950s. In a place that had no strong tradition of nuclear physics, had a strong agricultural tradition, had been working in many ways in leadership, but John Hanna, Milt Mulder, Henry convinced John Hanna. I'm not quite sure how that all worked out. I know that Conrad has continued that capacity to convince provosts and presidents to move along in any direction he chose, so I assume that Henry had that skill with John Hanna. And with that initial construction in 1962, the laboratory has grown under the stewardship of many provosts, many presidents, many deans, many boards, because it is an integral part of Michigan State University. And we're proud to be a part of this national science agenda, the international science agenda that will keep nuclear physics, rare isotope work at the cutting edge. We're also pleased that this facility will remain very much a part of our educational process. Right next door in the next building is the Department of Physics. You'll see when you go through the laboratory many undergraduate students, graduate students, the next generation of scientific leaders, and that will continue with the FRIB. We also want to be with the Rare Isotope facility. We want to be simply the best facility, and that's the institution's commitment to you now, but every day that we work on this project. It's, as the video said, we've had passion and dedication to get to this point. It's a function of momentum, and that will not change as a result of today or the next steps in this process. We see this as a culmination of many decades of work, but also something that will be a commitment for the future and the legacy of Michigan State University. It is really terrific to be here and to see so many old friends, people who have been to the laboratory over many years and have guided us in the direction of the laboratory. People in the room have created the momentum that carried us through many stages of our work to be here today, and people who will be here for many celebrations in the future of important milestones for the laboratory and for Michigan State University. Thanks very much.